What's going on, insiders? Harrison here with an actionable profile update. We've had some major movement when it comes to the actionable profile this week. It's the first week of December, and we have 278 new actionable alerts. These alerts are our estimating guidance that react to your scope while you're writing in Xactimate. We have 82 new alerts in the WTR category. So if you're writing mitigation invoices, there are 82 new types of estimating guidance that could pop up while you're writing your scope in Xactimate. 74 new HVAC alerts. HVAC seems to be a category that a lot of people miss line items. So I'm happy to report on the positive progress when it comes to new estimating guidance in the HVC categories. ELE, 54 new electrical alerts in the actionable profile, helping you not make mistakes, estimating, choosing line items that don't go together, as well as looking for electrical line items that may be warranted for you to include before you finish your scope. 48 new drywall alerts and 42 new cleaning alerts. Those are the biggest categories impacted this week in our alert drop into the actionable profile, but over 25 different categories had new alerts added to the actionable profile, WTR, HVC, CLN, and alike. Some things we want to point out: high impact highlights. There are new alert types in the actionable profile. In fact, alerts now reference your sketch, which I think is one of the biggest impacts of having estimating guidance in the actionable profile inside of Xactimate is that we can actually reference your sketch. How high is your room? How tall is the ceiling? There are about 12 different line items in Xactimate for add for at height line items, some of them in the dry category, PNT category, WTR, removing drywall at height, installing drywall at height, painting at height. And we now have guidance around, hey, your sketch shows that your ceiling of this room is higher than 11 feet or higher than 14 feet. There are add for line items that may be required based on the activities you're performing. So you can see up here in the top right, an example of, hey, the additional cost for high wall or ceiling may be warranted given the tall wall of this room is higher than 11 feet. So alerts now reference your sketch, which I think is really cool. Alerts now also reference room type. So when you are sketching in Xactimate and you name a room or you go into the properties of a room, bedroom, bathroom, entry, foyer, often there is a room type associated with it. So for example, we can now develop alerts related to that type of that room. If it's a staircase and the room type is stairs, then you'll see estimating guidance based on stair line items and stair estimating. Last thing I want to highlight here, there's two new utilities that I want to point out that were recently added to X1 in the actionable profile. You'll see on the right side here our estimating drawer or inspection drawer, the new inspection engine is a part of our profile. You'll note here there is a new feature where the line items that are triggering any particular alert now show the line item number and are blue. They're hyperlinked to be able to click this. So for example, let's take a look at the by estimate rules. Wood flooring calcium chloride test may warrant additional drive time, laborers, hours to complete the work. Affected line items. Okay, I'm going to click this number 3, and you're going to see it's going to take me to the room in which line item 3 is in, and it's going to highlight number 3. That way I can quickly go to the triggering line item no matter where I am. For example, go back to room 1 here. I'm over here working in room 1. I want to take a look at the estimates here, and I can see, what's triggering this line item 3. Go to line item 3. So this ability to quickly navigate between the drawer and the line items to show you, here's the alert that's firing, quickly get to the line items that are triggering that alert so you can make changes along the way. That's improved utility to navigate and quickly resolve these alerts and make sure that your estimate can be the best that it can be the first time you write it. The other, which is kind of a preview utility I want to highlight here, when you go to the old inspection engine, historically, we've gone to hit complete and we've gone to hit inspect. If you're in the actionable profile with the inspection drawer, you can also just click this little clipboard right here and go to the old inspection window. There is now a feature of kind of what we call a mini bulk bypass. So we've received a lot of feedback from those about the actionable profile, and I'm happy to report we are continuing to work with Veris to develop upgrades. In January, 2023 next month, there's going to be a lot of upgrades around the utility of this drawer and these alerts. But right now in production environments, when you log into X1, if you're using the actionable profile and you bypass a rule in the old inspection engine, you'll see a little utility here that says, do you want to bypass and apply this bypass note to this particular alert every time it shows up in the estimate? So you can say, instead of bypassing this one rule 7 times, I can bypass it once, apply it to all 7, and move on. I will be very happy in January because that is one of the utilities, bulk bypass, that will be added to this drawer here, so that you'll be able to bypass multiple alerts at once and get to your final estimate while using all of the estimating guidance provided in the actionable profile. So big month, big updates, big week, really. We make big rule alert drop changes about once every 2 weeks in the actionable profile. So twice, 2 to 3 times a month, you're going to start seeing new alerts pop up in the actionable profile while you're writing your estimates. This thing is constantly growing and expanding in the type and the quality of the estimating guidance that it can provide. So if you have any questions, hit us up. Getinsights.org is our website. Support@getinsights.org is our main email address for all questions related to actionable insights in the actionable Xactimate profile. And I will have another update for you in the near future to talk about the new alerts that are being added to the actionable profile next time. Thank you.